Africa, a land of ancient cultures and incredible diversity, is also home to people with rare physical characteristics that amaze the world. From unique genetic traits to lifestyles steeped in tradition, each story offers an inspiring perspective on the extraordinary capabilities of humankind. Join us on this extraordinary journey, where differences are not only celebrated, but also become symbols of strength and unique beauty. If you find this content interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next fascinating stories. Himba women in Namibia rank 10th on this list, making a strong impression with their unique beauty and deeply traditional lifestyle. They live in the arid Kyokoland region of northwestern Namibia, a place where the natural conditions are extremely harsh. Yet they have formed a resilient community with a rich cultural identity over generations. The Himba people maintain a semi-nomadic lifestyle, almost completely isolated from modern life. The most striking and captivating feature of these women is their elaborately styled hair, resembling living works of art. The thick, long braids, sometimes hanging down close to the ground, are not only aesthetically pleasing, but also hold profound cultural significance. From a young age, girls are taught to care for and style their hair using a traditional mixture called ojaze, a combination of animal fat, aromatic herbs, and finely ground red ochre powder. This ojaze mixture is applied to the skin and hair daily, serving both aesthetic and protective purposes. In the hot, dry desert conditions, the red ochre helps shield the skin from harsh sunlight and repel insects. When used on hair, it helps maintain the style, increases cohesion, and reduces breakage, creating strong braids that last over time. Importantly, the hairstyle also carries social significance, reflecting different stages in a woman's life, from girlhood to marriage and motherhood. A noteworthy difference is that Himba women do not use water to wash their hair, due to the scarcity of water in the region. Instead, they use herbal steam baths to cleanse their bodies and maintain personal hygiene. All these elements demonstrate intelligent adaptation to a harsh environment, while simultaneously creating a distinctive cultural image where beauty, tradition, and life blend into a unique and captivating identity. John Weru from Kenya ranks 9th on this list, making a strong impression with a journey spanning decades that few can imagine. For 25 years, he persistently grew his fingernails long as a special personal goal, requiring almost absolute patience and discipline. This wasn't accidental or neglectful, but a deliberate choice, maintained consistently day after day. John's fingernails have grown to an astonishing length, with some exceeding 30 centimeters. This surprises many, but for him, it's the result of a long process intertwined with willpower and unwavering determination. Each day, protecting his nails becomes an important part of his life, as even a small bump could affect the fruits of his labor accumulated over many years. Ordinary activities like buttoning a shirt, holding a phone, cooking, or resting all become actions requiring careful planning. His long, curved fingernails, gradually evolving over time, create a shape that is both striking and fragile, like natural structures requiring constant protection. Therefore, every movement must be slow and precise to avoid unnecessary risks. For John, this journey is not simply a transformation of appearance, but also a mental challenge. In a world that prioritizes speed and immediate results, he has chosen perseverance and patience. Despite facing curious stares and conflicting opinions, he remains steadfast in his choice. For him, his hands are not just tools for work, but symbols of human resilience and endurance over time. Joyce Adu from Ghana ranks 8th on the list, gaining recognition for her story of self-confidence and self-acceptance. In the age of social media, where individuals can become famous overnight, she attracted attention due to her rare physical characteristics. However, what sets Joyce apart isn't just her appearance, but also the way she confronts and shares her story. Possessing a unique physique, Joyce quickly became a focal point of attention on online platforms. But behind that attention lie significant challenges in her daily life. She has shared about health issues, particularly the pressure on her body that frequently causes back pain and requires careful medical monitoring for safety. Furthermore, Joyce has also faced risks in her daily life stemming from her unique physical features. However, instead of hiding or trying to change to fit a common standard, she chose to confront and share her story honestly. This openness has earned her attention and empathy from many people around the world. What is remarkable about Joyce is her positive and strong attitude towards life. In an environment that often emphasizes certain physical beauty standards, she chooses to celebrate individuality and spread a message of self-love. Through recounting her personal journey, Joyce inspires that every body has its own value, and that self-confidence can transform differences into inner strength. The Dinka people of South Sudan, ranked 7th, are considered a prime example of the power of genetic traits within a community rather than an individual. Living primarily along the White Nile, they are renowned for their long-standing pastoral traditions, their close connection to nature, and their resilience in harsh environmental conditions, while also being known worldwide for their exceptional height. Within the Dinka community, heights exceeding 1.90 meters are not uncommon, leading them to be recognized as one of the tallest ethnic groups in the world. Researchers suggest this trait may be related to genetic factors combined with their natural living conditions. Their long limbs and slender build are also seen as an adaptation that helps them easily regulate their body temperature in the region's hot climate. Furthermore, their well-proportioned physique and good physical health create a very distinctive and easily recognizable image. Some theories suggest that traditional nutrition, heavily reliant on milk and livestock products, has significantly contributed to physical development across generations. Beyond biological factors, the Dinka community has a presence in various fields such as sports and fashion, where some individuals have achieved considerable recognition. However, in their view, height is not merely a physical characteristic, but is also linked to cultural identity, community pride, and the connection between people and their environment. They are a testament to the diversity of nature, where physical differences become an important part of their enduring heritage and identity. Brahim Taqiullah from Morocco ranks 6th on this list, a remarkably rare case that has astonished many. He was once recognized in the Guinness World Records as the person with the largest feet in the world, with his left foot measuring 38.1 centimeters, a size almost impossible to find in conventionally manufactured shoes. Born in the city of Guelmim, Brahim also boasts an exceptional height of approximately 2.46 meters, and placing him among the tallest people in the modern world. The cause of this extraordinary growth is related to an endocrine disorder that causes the body to overproduce growth hormone, leading to body parts growing larger than normal over time. This characteristic has made his daily life quite difficult. Basic needs like buying shoes or clothes have become a challenge, forcing him to have them custom-made at high cost and with long waiting times. Even navigating public spaces requires caution, as conventional infrastructure is not designed to accommodate his unique physique. However, instead of letting these difficulties limit his life, Brahim chose to adapt and transform his circumstances into a positive story. He traveled to Europe to access better medical services and leveraged public attention to share his rare condition. Through his activism and media appearances, he contributed to raising awareness about growth disorders, demonstrating that physical differences are not only challenges, but can also become a bridge to spread knowledge and valuable insights to the community. Abiodun Adegoke from Nigeria, ranked 5th, is one of the young talents who has made a strong impression thanks to his exceptional height and remarkable athletic potential. Standing at approximately 2.41 meters tall, he quickly became a sensation on social media, especially after videos showcasing his basketball skills went viral. One of the most astonishing moments was when Abiodun was able to perform dunks with almost no jump. This image not only surprised the online community, but also attracted the attention of many in the professional basketball world. However, what sets him apart is not just his rare height advantage. Typically, athletes with superior physiques often struggle to maintain agility and speed, but Abiodun chose to overcome this through rigorous training. He spent a lot of time training with coaches to improve his mobility, balance, and overall strength, combined with a strictly controlled diet. Abiodun's journey is a great inspiration, especially to young people in Nigeria, where basketball is growing rapidly. He is known not only for his striking appearance, but also for his aspiration to become a true professional athlete. His story shows that natural advantages can open doors of opportunity, but it is discipline and persistent effort that ultimately lead a person far in their career. Asha Zulu Mandela, ranked 4th, is known worldwide for her extraordinary long hair, and which she considers an inseparable part of herself. Currently residing in Florida, she maintains a deep connection to her African heritage, evident in her decades-long journey of growing her hair. Asha is recognized as possessing one of the world's rarest long hairs, with braids extending over 33 meters. This length far exceeds what most people can imagine in everyday life. She began growing her hair about 40 years ago, not only for aesthetic reasons, but also as a journey with profound spiritual and personal meaning. Over time, her hair has grown to a considerable weight, estimated at over 11 kilograms when dry and even heavier when wet. This has made her daily life quite challenging, from mobility and rest to personal care. Experts have noted that this weight can put pressure on the neck and spine if not handled carefully. Despite this, Asha remains steadfast on her path. For her, hair is not simply a physical feature, but also a symbol of belief, identity, and connection to her roots. She often ties her hair up or stores it in large cloth bags for convenience. Asha's story reflects the power of perseverance and personal belief, showing that people can achieve extraordinary things when they persistently pursue what they cherish. Unforgettable from Sudan ranks 3rd and is one of the most remarkable figures in basketball history, not only for his height, but also for his meaningful life story. Standing at 2.31 meters tall with a wingspan exceeding 2.50 meters, he became one of the most outstanding players to ever play in the NBA. Hailing from the Dinka community, Manute possessed a distinctive physique, slender yet incredibly effective defensively. On the court, Yahi impressed with his blocking and shielding abilities, making him a formidable opponent. Manutebow's presence wasn't just a physical advantage, but a crucial tactical element in the teams he played for. However, what makes him most memorable isn't his games. Beyond sports, Manute always held a deep concern for his homeland, Sudan, where he was born and raised amid significant upheaval. Throughout his playing career in the United States, he dedicated a large portion of his income to community support activities, particularly building schools, providing medical assistance, and helping those affected by conflict. His contributions went beyond financial donations. He also directly returned to disadvantaged areas to participate in charitable activities, despite the harsh living conditions. Although he possessed little material wealth in his later years, Manutebow left behind an immense spiritual legacy. His story transcends the realm of sports, proving that a person's value lies not only in talent or physical ability, but also in how they use what they have to create positive change for others. Manutebow is therefore remembered as a symbol of compassion, dedication, and community spirit. Francisco Domingo Joaquim from Angola holds the second place, widely known for an extremely rare physical characteristic that amazes many. Nicknamed Chiquinho, he holds the world record for being able to open his mouth up to approximately 17 centimeters, a figure far exceeding the normal human limit. This extraordinary ability allows Francisco to perform unique acts, such as easily inserting large objects into his mouth without apparent difficulty. This is attributed to his flexible jaw structure and exceptional control of facial muscles, making it a globally rare feature. He first gained attention through entertainment programs, quickly attracting international media interest. Despite his fame for his unusual ability, Francisco maintains a relatively simple life and a positive attitude in the face of public attention. He sees this as an opportunity to support his family and bring joy to those around him through his performances. For him, being different is not just an element of curiosity, but also a way to connect people through laughter and sharing in life. Sulemana Abdallah Hamed from Ghana holds the top spot, a unique case attracting worldwide attention due to his exceptionally tall stature. With a locally recorded height of nearly 2.89 meters, he is considered one of the tallest people ever known, although official information is still being verified. Sulemana's condition is believed to be related to a rare endocrine disorder that causes his body to produce excessive growth hormone. This leads to his height continuing to increase over time, causing numerous difficulties in his daily life. Simple activities such as moving, using objects, and healthcare become complicated and require assistance, especially given the limited medical resources in his area. Despite facing many obstacles, Sulemana maintains an optimistic spirit and a positive attitude towards life. He is loved by those around him for his friendliness, simplicity, and humility in his way of life. Instead of seeking attention, he desires better health and hopes his story will help raise awareness of similar cases and the need for more appropriate medical support. Stories like this show that physical differences not only make each individual unique, but can also become a powerful source of inspiration for the community. Each person has their own journey, where difficulties can be transformed into motivation to spread positive values and hope.